Well, you sure put me on to the real thing, dearie.
Mr. Lowenstein?
Yes.
There's a mud in this pan.
Well, what do they expect for a pound? Goldfish? Mo!
Yes, Mr. Lowenstein?
Start the wireless set going.
Yes, Mr. Lowenstein. Certainly, Mr. Lowenstein.
Broadcasting from the racecourse. The Bolter one starting at 15 to 1.
How much?
15 to 1.
Thanks very much. Would you believe it? Poor little thief.
Will you come inside and give a look?
Yes, Mr. Lowenstein.
Look! Give a look!
Well, take it off.
What am I going to do with these?
I think they require a few stitches, Mr. Lowenstein.
You loafer! How can I sell them now?
Slightly damaged.
Slightly damaged? Get out of my shop! You're sacked!
Sacked? Mr. Lowenstein. Mr. Lowenstein. That is your name, is it not, Mr. Lowenstein? Oh, Mr. Lowenstein. Surely you are not sacking me. Look, Mr. Lowenstein, I'm only a boy. A poor and sophisticated lad who's trying to do his best. Oh, Lowie. Lowie. Oh, Mr. Lowenstein, don't send me out this time. Don't send me out of this cruel world. Think. Think of our child.
Get out and take that brat with you.
Very well, Mr. Lowenstein. I'll go. I'll go, but remember, it's not the coat that makes a man.
What is it?
The trousers.
Get out of my shop.
Very well, Mr. Lowenstein. But there's one thing I'd like to say to you before I go.
What is it?
I never wish to work for a Greek again. You poor little thing. You must feel hungry.
I'm very hungry.
That's all right. We'll go up to Mrs. Huckleberry's. She'll get you something to eat. Well, if it isn't.
Miss East. Miss June East.
Truth, I thought you were my West.
No. June East. I've changed everything.
I see. Same companies, but different points.
Sure. But I don't give no latitude to guys like you. Sap.
Listen, June.
Yes, Disraeli?
What about you and I getting together?
Come right along now. I'm falling for you.
Well, the bigger they are, the straighter they're laced.
Oh. Come right along. Down to the cuddle up.
Leave me to it.
sharp razor, lady?
What's the latest, Al? Big reward. Lost kid. I'd like to lay my hands on her. I could do with that 500 pounds.
Boy! We've got company.
How do you do? My brother, please to see me up here.
Blimey, what have you done to yourself, Kate?
You mean, what is that?
Oh, thanks.
Hey! What are you doing, you mug?
Sorry, sir.
Boys, I want you to take real good care of this lad. Show him a good time. He's such a nice boy.
Oh, June. I'll be seeing you. It's a put-up job. It's a put-up job.
What is?
Wallpaper.
Listen, you know who she is?
A very charming lady.
Well, she's going to be Mrs. Baloney.
Ah, baloney.
What?
I said baloney. Mrs. Baloney.
Who are you? Yes, who are you?
Do you mean to tell me that you boys have never heard of me? Machine Gun Isaacs? Listen, I was one of the toughest men in Chicago. I left that city because the gangsters there were too effeminate. Listen, now, I've got so many notches on my gun, I have to change it for an howitzer. Look at me! Look at me! Am I any good? Why, they even wrote songs about me.
Well, you'd better sing us one, or we'll write an epitaph about you.
Oh, yeah? When I was young, I used to be the tiger of our street. I told myself and all the other kids I chanced to meet. But as I grew to manhood, I began to treat folks rough. The neighbors used to point and say, my word. Stand back, stand back. He's tough.
He's tough, right enough.
Right enough, he's tough.
Now cut out all the hooey. Let's see you strut your stuff. I think that you're effeminate. A great big bluff. A great big bluff.
Great big bluff.
Think that you're effeminate.
It's a lie.
Great big bluff.
You call yourself a gangster chief, you think you know your job? The gangster kindergarten class beside my mom. And you ought to see me rule them. Am I any good? Enough! The girls are dote upon me because, my word, I'm tough.
Offered for in this newspaper.
Stand back! Run, William. You lot of scum, stand back! Stand back! Come on, boys! Stand back! Not any more from you, sir. Go on, get out! Stand back, stand back, stand... Who's done that? Now, fill up that funny business here, Larry. I'm telling you something. Stand back, I say. Stand back! Stand back! Stand back! Stand back!
Look what he's got in his hand. It's the ornamental bomb.
Quick, Miriam! Miriam, through the door, quick! Through the door, quick! Through the door! You're a lot of dirty, despicable curs. But I'm going now. And if anyone tries to stop me, there's gonna be a real bust-up. Anybody got a bit of coke? You never see me go properly, have you? But when I go off like an explosion. Your dinner's burning, I think. Oh, what a cute little idea. A lighter that really does go off. Well, I don't want it. This is Mrs. Huckleberry's. Come on. Here we are.
Oh, what a lovely room.
And all this furniture belongs to me. Yes, Margaret. Good morning, Mummy. Good morning, Dad. Now, I want you to sit down here and make yourself comfortable. And after Mrs. Huckleberry has given you something to eat, I think you'll have to go home.
I haven't any home.
Got no home?
I'm a poor little orphan girl.
Do you mean to tell me you got no mother and no father?
Yes, I got a father.
So what a character you are. An orphan with a father.
My dad is so poor that I have to dance in the streets.
He must be on the outer. Tell me, about how much do you want?
I don't know, but I mustn't go home till I get it.
Don't worry. I'll get the money for your father.
What about my rent?
Well, what about it?
You've been here 14 weeks and only paid 1 week's rent.
If I paid all that?
You're a bit fresh.
Yeah, I had a bath this morning.
I'm on my rent or out you go.
Now listen, Mrs.
Who's this?
A poor little starving wafer.
Starving?
She hasn't had anything to eat, Mrs. Huckleberry.
Oh.
That's why I brought her to you. She needs help. Not only for herself, but for her poor old father. He's a pauper.
Oh.
In fact, he's been pauping for years.
You poor dear child. Oh, come to me. I'll take care of
I
her.
knew you would, Mrs. Huckleberry. That's why I brought her to you. Mrs. Huckleberry, before you go, I have a confession to make.
Well, what is it?
I'm short of a couple of bob.
I'll get to work and earn it.
Oh. Dear old soul. Oh, Daddy. Oh, Mummy. Did you hear that? Oh.
Hey, what's this I hear about you having a kid?
Well, Donald, it was like this.
Is it true?
Well, yes. And no.
But you never told me about it.
I didn't like to, Donald. I didn't like to.
But surely you can trust me.
I know, Donald, I know. Wait. First thing this morning.
No.
Yes, and as true as life, Donald, when I went out this morning, I didn't have the slightest predicament what was going to happen.
But what's it all about?
I met a poor little starving wafer who said she wanted money for her father. And, Donald, I'm going to get it.
How?
I'm going to get a job.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to turn over a new leaf and work.
Well,
Quite well, thank you.
what do you want?
I'm selling the latest vacuum cleaners. Would you care to buy one?
Now listen to me. You're the ninth bloke that's been here today with vacuum cleaners. And if you're not careful, I'll take your vacuum cleaner and I'll stick it right down your throat.
Why don't you come outside and say it, laddie? Don't get funny, you know, boy. The bigger you are, the heavier you fall, you know. Why don't you come outside and say it? Right there, some blokes. Come out! Come on, man, come out! Oh, good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Have you heard about the vacuum cleaner?
No. But I've heard the one about the Admiral's daughter.
She's awake.
What you got there?
The latest vacuum cleaner. Can I demonstrate it to you?
Well, come in and clean my front room out and show me.
Is she any good? I'd like to come outside and say it, Mum. Ooh. My goodness, what's happened here?
Oh, we just had a few friends.
Looks like the Ranger gang's been in.
No, we had a wedding breakfast here last night.
Wedding breakfast? I say. Where's the bride?
Mind your business.
I'm awake.
Give the room the once-over. I'll be back.
On a bed suit, eh? When you come to the end of the perfect day, and you find that the toils of melancholy.
Well, are you finished?
Finished? I'm done. But, by the way, madam, how about buying one of these?
Buying one? Why, I've got one.
Oh, so you've got one, eh? You've got one. So that's the kind of woman you are, eh? It seems a very infinitesimal thing to do. Bringing me here, wasting my superfluous time in the manner which you've done. It doesn't seem to fit your characteristic charm at all. With those few remarks, madam, I shall perspire and go. Good afternoon. Why don't you come out and say it, man? I like you big jokers, you know. You want to come right outside and say those...